Well, what's going on, everyone? I am making this stream. It is my 2021 Stanley Cup playoff predictions. I haven't made it yet. I made my bracket already, but I wanted to go over my picks here. Let's start out my division, the Central Division. We have the Carolina Hurricanes and the Nashville Predators. Hurricanes, great regular season. They won the division, which I thought they had a chance at winning the division. I didn't think they were going to, but they won the division. That's all that mattered for Carolina. And then the Predators, after a bad start, they ended up rallying and getting over here against Carolina in round one. And I thought the Predators would be the third seed in the division because I was really high on them entering this year. But nope, they had a good year anyway, but they did not do what I thought they were going to do. But in the end, I think this is a mismatch. The Predators, as good as they were this year, I think the Hurricane. Have you heard of a joke? No one's ever heard that I was joking in that. I say Hurricanes win that series in 5 games over the Predators. Move on to round 2. Next up, we got my series. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning, the defending Stanley Cup champions, and the Florida Panthers. The Panthers have home ice advantage. I have a lot to talk about this division. The Panthers are one of those teams that they cannot get out of round 1. They cannot get out of round 1 to save their lives. The Lightning won the Cup last year. They're poised to make another run. Kucherov and Stamkos are back. Hedman is back. Ruta's back, but he's bad. You got Savard, McDonough, Palat, Point. This whole group is back together healthy. And that is a recipe for disaster for teams against the Lightning. The Panthers, great season. They were surprising. I thought they would be the team Nashville would be. I thought Nashville was going to be the team they would be. They were actually. But nope, Florida. I'll give credit to Florida. They had a great year, but in the end, they're going to run into a juggernaut of a Tampa Bay Lightning team. This team is going to turn heads in the playoffs. Lightning will take this series. I have us winning in 6 games. I don't see anyone stopping a healthy Lightning team. Barclay Goodrow is a loss, but that's about it. And moving on to the Mass Mutual East Division, we got the first matchup, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New York Islanders. If anything taught me all year, it's that the Pens goaltending is going to be their downfall. I'm not impressed with Tristan Jarry and Casey DeSmith. The Islanders are one of the best defensive teams in hockey. They have the best head coach in hockey, also Barry Trotz. Absolutely amazing head coach. And I'm going to say this here. This is where the Pens are doomed. The Islanders are much better in the playoffs than in the regular season, and I will take the New York Islanders in this series over the Pens, and I have it being a 5-game series win. Next up, we got the Washington Capitals and the Boston Bruins. The Caps have home ice advantage. This is a mismatch for the Bruins. I don't get the Bruins hype at all. Like, the Caps own this team. Taylor Hall makes the team noticeably worse. The Bruins, you can say, oh, they got better after the Taylor Hall trade. Playoffs will really show it. So let's be real here. Caps winning 4. 4-game sweep for the Caps. Oh, here's this bitch again. Hey, you're getting fucking banned, bitch. You're not allowed on my channel. Get out of here right now. You are not allowed on my channel after what you said to me. Caps in 4. I'm going to say that right now. Also, Boston is not beating Washington. What are you on? Moving on to the Scotia North Division. This is the worst division. I'm not even going to explain why it's the worst division. It's so bad. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. If you saw Steel Maiden stream, he picked Montreal in 7, and I agree with him. Until the Leafs can prove that they can get out of the first round, I am not picking them to win. I am not picking the Leafs to get out of round 1 until they prove to me that they can do it. This is why I got Montreal winning this series in 7, until the Leafs can prove. Otherwise, they're going to lose this series. All right, moving on. We got the Edmonton Oilers and the Winnipeg Jets. The Oilers have home ice advantage. I said all year, if the Jets play the Oilers in round 1, they're done. Look what happened. They got the Oilers. This is a mismatch. The Oilers are going to slaughter them. I don't care. This is just prove it to me. Until you do it, until you prove it, I'm not picking you. That's just until you prove it, I'm not picking you. I got Edmonton this series over Winnipeg. This is a no contest. I don't think Winnipeg is going to hang with McDavid or even and Draisaitl on that Oilers offense. Oilers in 4. This is a no contest here. And moving on to the West, we got an absolute massacre coming up. We got the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues. The Avs won the President's Trophy, so of course they got home ice advantage. This is in reality a no contest. Everyone's like, oh, let's see the Avs get swept in the first round again. I'm like, the Blues are nowhere near the team Columbus was in 2018-19. They're nowhere near that. And this Avs team is a well-oiled machine, and I'll be disappointed if they don't go to the finals. I just can't see the Avs losing in the first round. Avalanche win this one. I got a 4-game sweep. St. Louis is outmatched. They did have a ton of injuries this year, but here's the thing. St. Louis is awful in the playoffs. Before 2019, they were so bad in the playoffs. Like, come on. And the Avs are starting to get healthy. And, well, they won the President's Trophy for a reason. They're going to get to the second round. Then we have the absolute worst-case scenario matchup, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Minnesota Wild. I'm going to say this right now. The Minnesota Wild are a team no one wants to play in the playoffs. I think the Wild are going to give people hell in the playoffs. Like, come on, the Wild. This team is surprising. Everyone's going to look over them, but in reality, they're just that team no one wants to look over. And Vegas, I was like, if Vegas does not win the division, I don't think they can get out of round 1. And look what happened. Colorado won the division. They won the President's Trophy because they had that game in hand because Grubauer got COVID and they had to quarantine. But the Avs won the division, so that's all that mattered. Guess what, guys? I got the Minnesota Wild winning. I don't have them just winning. 4-game sweep. I think games 1 and 2 will be close, but games 3 and 4, Vegas chokes. Vegas absolutely chokes. Vegas proves that they cannot win in the playoffs, and they really can't. Vegas is not very good in the playoffs. I mean, last year they badly outplayed Dallas, yet they lost to Anton Hudobin. All right, I'm going on the whole playoff bracket. So round 2, Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Hurricanes won the division, so they have home ice advantage. I'm going to say this right now. The Lightning in round 2 are 2, no one wants to play. The Hurricanes are going to get worked. They're going to get outworked in this series. A healthy Lightning team is going to outwork them. Lightning win this in 4 games. Just saying. I think Carolina will keep the games close, but the Lightning will take it in the end. The Lightning are red hot in the second round. No one wants to play them in round 2. Lightning take this one easily. Then back to the Mass Mutual East Division. We have the New York Islanders and the Washington Capitals. Barry Trotz has had a lot of success against his old team. And I'm keeping this objective here. As much as I absolutely hate the Islanders and would love them to go out of the playoffs here and in round 1 as well, the Caps, they just choke in round 2. They just choke. The Caps choke. New York Islanders win this series 6 games. Go to the conference finals. Depending on who wins, it ends. And on to the Scotia North. The Edmonton Oilers and the Montreal Canadiens. Let's be real. Montreal, I don't see them beating Edmonton here. The Oilers, McDavid and Draisaitl are going to be too much for the Habs to handle. And I have the Edmonton Oilers in the conference finals this year. The Oilers get to the conference finals. They break out of that slump, and they finally get to the third round for the first time since 2006. And moving on to the Honda West, we have the Colorado Avalanche and the Minnesota Wild. Let's keep this on. I'm going to be honest. Minnesota's run comes to a close. The Avs are way too good this year. I think they're the best. I think they may win the cup this year, by the way. The Avs may end up winning the cup. It's a shortened season and they won the President's Trophy. The last time the President's Trophy winners won the Stanley Cup, Chicago in 2013. That was like a 48-game regular season. And this was 56 games. So, yeah, I think Colorado wins. Plus, they have owned the Wild so bad. It wasn't even funny. Oh, you can bring up, the Wild beat them 8-0, but the Avs beat them like every other time. All right, here's my third round. We have the Colorado Avalanche and the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Edmonton Oilers. This is one of those weird conference finals. Colorado Avalanche and New York Islanders. The Islanders are going to get killed. No question. Avs are going to slaughter them. I don't see the Avs losing to the Islanders. Even if the Islanders may steal a game, but I think the Avs will win this series easily. The Islanders' offense is what's going to cost them in the long run in the playoffs. So, yeah, with that being said, Avalanche win this one. I'm winning in 5. I have the Islanders stealing a game, but the Avs win the series. Next up, Tampa Bay Lightning and the Edmonton Oilers. Oiler fans, you're just going to run into a very well-oiled machine. Give me the Lightning here. Let's be real. The Oilers are a good team. I think they're a great team. Their depth is going to be what harms them. And running into a team like the Tampa Bay Lightning, who is getting healthy at the right time, and they're getting ready for big-time playoff hockey, and they've been there before. The Oilers have not. I think we're going to get over the Edmonton Oilers. I think the Lightning will end up winning. I think we'll win this series over the Oilers. The Oilers are going to make it hard on us. Knowing the Lightning in the third round, the Oilers will try to make it hard on us. But I think we win in this series in 6 games. I have broken down many scenarios. I've only broken down 3 scenarios where the Lightning can lose in the playoffs. We get Carolina round 1. That ain't happening. We lose in the third round to Colorado or Vegas. That is not happening either. and we lose in the finals, which very well can happen if we go there. So the only scenario I have them right now is losing in the finals because we're not going to get Colorado or Vegas in round 3. We're just not. Unless somehow the Leafs, unless it's Leafs, Pens, Lightning, and the Avalanche, then we would get killed. I'm just saying. Okay, now the Stanley Cup Finals, the Colorado Avalanche, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This I had in my preseason. I stuck with it. The whole year, I have stuck with the Avs and Lightning in the finals. I think these two teams are the best teams in hockey when healthy. I think the Lightning are a better team. And, well, the Avs, as great as they've been, I think the Lightning, their biggest goal, back-to-back. I think the Lightning are going to go for this back-to-back. This, I think, will go the full 7 games. I think the Stanley Cup Final is going to – I think this final will go 7 games. These are the two best teams in the NHL when fully healthy. And the Lightning are starting to get healthy at the right time. I think the Lightning are better when healthy on paper. And Vasi is going to have a massive playoff run. Lightning win the Stanley Cup again, back-to-back. You know the slogan here in Tampa with the Lightning, run it back. Lightning complete the quest to go back-to-back, and I have Andrei Vasilevsky winning the Conn Smythe Trophy. And that will end up doing it. I will see y'all for the Lightning and the Panthers on... No, I'm not going to be live on Sunday. Scratch that. I'm not going to be live on Sunday. I will see y'all next time for game 2. And I'm gone. Peace.